Do you hang out with R. Kelly there in Chicago?
I've never met R. Kelly.
Have you ever met Brian McKnight?
No. You know what? I saw Brian McKnight.
Who was he with? Who was he with? Give me the drum roll. What was he with? I mean, who was he with?
No, he sang the national anthem at the Philly game.
Who was cheering on the sidelines? Go, Brian! All right! Go, Brian!
I don't know. Maybe I should be asking you that. I don't know who he was.
Oh, man. It's time to go. Well, look, I love you all for listening today. Hey, Brian McKnight.
Ow.
All right. Oh, boy, you all. Thanks for the laughter. I'll speak to you all tomorrow. God willing. Bye.
Peace, party people. See you later.
I'm saying bye-bye.
Good night.
Program complete.
Let's do it.
If you got it.
This is ludicrous. Let's Mr. A to the Z exhibit. Disturbing the peace.
If you got it.
What's your name?
Wendy Williams.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
And now we're pleased to bring you our feature presentation.
What your ears are about to witness, the greatest queen of all time. Okay, party people in the house. Turn it up, yo. Turn it up. This is it. Allow me to reintroduce this queen. Representing
From west to east.
Just better get it right. Y'all know the name. Wendy Williams. Been in this game for a while. I hate to brag.
Ain't nobody
It is phenomenal.
like the queen.
Right here.
Who the world is this? So much drama. From yo block to yo block.
Heard of the number one
Female been doing this for years.
every barbershop. Beauty salon.
Who the world is this? So much
Again and again. Wendy Williams. Bringing your name up. A lot of you haters scared to death.
She at it again.
Wendy Williams.
She in it the win.
Wendy Williams.
She back and she staying.
Wendy Williams.
The ain't playing. I like to present you the winner of the Game Shoes of the Year award.
Once again.
Introducing the queen.
Hey, whoa. Hi, everybody. Glad to be here as usual. It's a lovely spring day from where I sit. Just a beautiful day. Just spread a little love through the radio. Thank you so much for being here. Shout out to everybody sick and shut in the hospital. I hope I can put a little smile on your face today. Shout out to everybody who hates their boss, sitting in their cubby or their office, stressing about deadlines. I hope that, I can de-stress you just a bit. And shout out to everybody driving along. Make sure that you stay with your eyes on the road and your ears on the radio, okay? Today we're going to talk about Demi Moore. We're going to talk about what's all doing with Oprah. I've got an update about Bobby Brown and his 19-year-old jump-off Samira Samuels. We're going to talk about Vanessa and Kobe. We're going to talk about Chris Tucker and his arrest. I got an update for you about Young Buck. And today, I will be dropping for you my collaboration from Wendy Brings the Heat with Mario Winans. Oh, yes. Thank you, everybody. It is what it is. It's the Wendy Williams Experience.
This is just a moment dedicated to my mother, my grandmother, my father, all my things in the pen, all my that died in the struggle. Love y'all.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great honor and distinction that I introduce to you the queen of all media, Wendy Williams.
I will take it, and I will take this kiwi and warm it up between my hands so that when I close the microphone, it'll be ready to eat. It doesn't feel right, but I figure if I warm it up. I want to shout out to Irene Hayes, Wadley, Smythe. A special shout out to everybody working over there. Let me see, who is it? It's it's Mandy and Earl. I get to work today, and there's a big delivery of, fruit and a really nice little arrangement of flowers in a leopard. How did you know animal print I love? They look great in the pink office. And everybody here is on diets on the show, and we all love fruit. Art, you didn't see. There's a whole big fruit basket. A whole big how you doing basket back there in the office. And I'm not taking any of it home because I was about to order pizza for everybody. I'm in a really good mood today. But instead, the cheap ass that I am, I'm like, okay, everybody eat fruit. Fill up. Oh, boy. Did I mention to you guys when the curtain rose at the top of the show that when I did my monologue that during Advice Hour, I have a list of things you really don't want to know? Okay. And some of them are really nasty. One of those lists like there are 1.2 million microcosms of feces on the telephone receiver. And yeah, things like that. That's not a true one, but I'm just trying to give you an example. Dear Wendy, Shaka Khan needs to shut the hell up and concentrate on her son's murder trial. I used to work for her back in the day, and I see she hasn't changed. That's from Robin. Well, Robin, you know what it is? There was a bit of truth. I would like to see Alicia Keys without the piano, but I think Shaka's bitter, and possibly still up to something. You understand? There's a possibility of that, and knows. Perhaps she didn't think that her words would get around. You know how sometimes you say things to certain media outlets because you feel as though, okay, I'm talking to this little nondescript magazine over here, and so it's not going to make it to, bigger stream media. So therefore, I can say how I really feel. I think Alicia Keys needs to. It's her. She's a great singer. I will give her that. But you all, if you're just turning on, and you didn't hear me say it yesterday, I can surmise it for you. She said, Shaka Khan said, and I don't recall who she said it to, a media outlet. She said, Alicia Keys is a great singer. There's no taking that away from her. But her routine with always sitting with that piano is getting tired. She used the word tired. She said something like, Patrice Rushen can play every instrument. She was classically trained. She knows how to, direct orchestras. She does this, she does that, da-da. But you don't see Patrice leaning on having to have an instrument, with her every damn time you see her. So, when I saw that, I said, okay, part bitter, maybe part still up to something perhaps, and the other part, truth. Like, I would love to see Alicia Keys. She's like femmed up and stuff like that. But it could be true, because if I was a performer, I'd have to use a crutch too, like a stool. That would be my trademark, a stool, because I can't dance. And you put on 4-inch heels, and I really can't dance. And so I'd have a crutch too. So, whatever. But thanks, Robin, for listening. Let's go to the phone. Hello.
Hello, Wendy. It's Mr. X.
Hi, Mr. X.
Wendy, I want to tell you the Bobby Brown swoop down should be in the Radio Hall of Fame.
Thank you, Mr. X.
Did you happen to run to Alicia Keys last week on the VH1 thing?
Yes, I did, and she acknowledged me as she walked by extremely fast, but I must say that she looked very wonderful. Her people purposely spotted me out on the red carpet and made sure that she talked to paparazzi right up to me and then quickly walked past.
Okay,
yes.
Wendy, I don't know if you can add some truth to the rumor, the legendary myth about Vanessa Del Rio, the porn star, being related to Debbie Allen and Felicia Rashad. Do you know anything about that?
I've heard that before. I don't know any truth to that.
Okay.
I mean, that rumor has been around for so long.
Right.
Yeah. Because if she was related to Debbie Allen, remember, she'd be related to Felicia Rashad, and I don't know anything about either.
Right, and I can't wait for Marty today.
Oh, yes, Marty is in the house.
And
yes.
Out of all the interns, Star definitely has the best personality.
Yeah, she has a good personality. A little aloof. But a good personality.
Which is great for the experience.
Yeah, you know what? You see what I see, Marty. There's some people who are good at filing and running errands and things like that. And then there's some people who are just good for atmosphere. Marty is one of those people. And Star does good work, but Star, we keep her around more because she's a breath of fresh air.
And Wendy, 3 weeks ago, you mentioned about Stephon Marbury being involved with some chick. But the last time I checked, he's a married man.
Well, when does that stop people?
Right. Right.
Okay, your next question?
That's it. Just keep the good work, Wendy.
Thank you, because I wanted to give you guys your update on Bobby and Samira.
Oh, and about T-Boz losing her look?
Yes.
Wendy, I wish you could be a little more sensitive, because like you, she has sickle cell. I mean, she still looks good.
Oh, you know what? That's right. I forget, yes.
Because, you have the thyroid thing. So.
Yes. Thank you.
All right, Wendy.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. X. Hello.
Hi, Wendy.
Hi.
How you doing? Yeah, listen, did you see pictures of Whitney when she was in rehab recently?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, because I stumbled across a website and it had pictures of her.
I mean, she's working, she's a work in progress.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not easy.
Well, not only that, I think it had pictures of Bobby on it, too.
Well, I mean, he is what he is. But as far as Whitney, she's a woman of a certain age. And look, it's not easy. It takes a toll on people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I just wanted to let you know that. Actually, I have a bunch of pictures of celebrities on there, too.
Yeah, there's a bunch of websites with those great pictures.
Okay, Winnie, just wanted to drop that information on you.
Yep, take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Hello?
Hey, Wendy, hi.
Hey.
Hi. Hey, is Marty there today?
Oh, my gosh. Well, yes, Marty is.
Yeah, great. You should put her on right away.
Oh, well, you know what? Perhaps we need to call her in. She was in picking up lint balls off the floor. I told her that Maria comes by and vacuums, but she insisted on getting Windex. She's somehow turned into Hazel.
Hey, she rocks.
Yeah, she does rock.
She totally rocks. Hey, love the, what's his face, from Cuts.
Oh, yeah, Marcus Houston. He was good yesterday.
Love the song yesterday that's going to be on your compilation.
Yeah, man. I feel so fortunate.
Great song.
Yeah.
Hey, you got to put Marty on, and she's the first intern I've liked since Switchblade D.
Okay. Switchblade, by the way, went off to have a baby, and she's with her baby's father, and I don't know what she's doing career-wise, but, yep, she's doing well.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right, bye.
All right. Here comes Marty now. Hey, Marty. Here she comes. Staggering in the room.
I'm skipping in the room.
You're falling in the room.
All right, well, I'm here now.
Marty was in the office picking up, when we get flowers when you get flowers and the flower petals fall on the floor and stuff because the flowers were dead and everything. So Marty's picking up the flower petals one by one and the lint balls and stuff. I'm like, Marty, Maria comes in, she'll vacuum that up. Everything okay?
Everything's great.
Fabulous.
Indexed all the framed.
Hold on. Don't act like we have you doing that here. We don't have her doing that here. But Marty insisted. She insisted.
I insisted.
I don't look at you as a person with a clean apartment and stuff.
When I look at the pictures of you, I want to see them and not see the dirt. So.
Yeah, it is dirty in there.
I like her clean behind Negro. That's
beautiful. It's America. So you ready for something to eat? Did you have some of the fruit back
I ate an orange. I made a mess all over myself, but
they're
very, very juicy.
Yeah.
And
have you ever put an orange where back there and squeezed it out one section at a time?
I think that would be an acidic acid problem.
Well, ladies, Marty might not be interested, but trust Mother when I tell you, you peel the orange, you pop it all up there, and that's a nice little treat for your man or your woman or however you get down. How you doing? It doesn't stay up there that long. No, Marty, you don't put it up there in the beginning of the morning and then see him at night. You put it up there just before everything goes down, as a little treat.
No, champagne burns.
Oh, and you would know?
An orange seems like on the same level. I don't want to revisit that.
All right. Go on back to the pink room. Might be something in there for you to do. I mean, there's no chair in here. Otherwise, I'd ask you to stay here.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, Marty. Huh?
I've been sitting on the trash can for
Marty's a mess. All right, let's damn, I want to get to the Bobby and Samira, but I think we don't have that much time. Yeah, see, 1 minute left on the break is not enough. They say Vanessa Milano, I saw in the paper earlier this week, she's rumored to be leaving MTV as a VJ and going to Entertainment Tonight. I can confirm that. She was on the red carpet last night. I worked the red carpet last night, and Vanessa was doing her red carpet work for Entertainment Tonight. So she officially is bounced off, I guess, MTV. And she was working right next to Nancy O'Dell, Access Hollywood. Now, you know, Nancy O'Dell, that's the booty that Pat O'Brien allegedly squeezed at the party. I wanted so badly to scream out to her, you know, come over here, Nance, let's talk. And she was busy talking to people. The few people that did stop, I mean, it was a really snotty red carpet. I'll tell you more about it. It was the Tribeca Film Festival. Nicole Kidman, and she talked to me, because tall knows tall. All right, keep it here. The Bobby story coming up.
It's Wendy, man.
I just found out this morning that my supervisor's pregnant.
Damn you, I told you not to do it.
Should I tell my wife what's up?
Plan on a divorce. And as for your job, put that where? Back there.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
Cha-cha-cha, Charlene. Oh, shoot. It's 107.5 WDLS. Wendy Williams Experience doing the Wednesday afternoon Scooby-Doo. I am feeling great today. Tonight is the Wendy Williams Comedy Experience. Ow. At the Laugh Factory. 42nd Street at 8th Avenue in Manhattan. Doors open up at 8 o'clock. Showtime, 9 o'clock tonight. Shout out to Sister to Sister Magazine. At some point tonight, I plan on swinging by the 16th anniversary party. Jamie Foster Brown. You know, we sisters in the name of Wagdom have to stick together. There's something going on in Harlem. It involves Hal Jackson. Would you like to know what it is? All right. Well, throughout the month of April, you can join the Sunday Classics, Hal Jackson and Debbie B, as they host Harlem Nights at various venues around Harlem. Now, this Friday night, it's going to be at Sylvia's. You know where that is. Sylvia's Soul Food. 127th Street at Lenox Avenue. Shout out to everybody at Sylvia's, working hard for the money. And it's going to be Friday from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. at Sylvia's with Hal and Debbie B. And a performance by Lonnie Youngblood. And that's from the radio station with today's R&B and classic soul, featuring the Wendy Williams Experience and the money, honey. We've got a $100,000 cash guarantee going on. Don't forget, you're listening out today at 5:20. Yeah, you're trying to catch me off beat, aren't you? I can do the booty dance real well. It's just the 1-2 step, having to stand up and perform. Forget it. I've got no coordination.
Trying to see music videos, right?
Yeah, well, you know, there is a video that I've been warned that I'm going to have to participate in. Probably, I don't know how many videos, but, I've been warned already by Virgin Records that I have to participate in the music videos. And I'm like, oh, no. Oh, no. Can I be sitting in a chair? Like, no, you're going to have to, I think, well, is there any music video trickery so you can put me on beat? They said, we can do all that. I said, okay, because I cannot concentrate on dancing and looking cool at the same time. I can only do it right now because I'm in my chair and nobody's looking. I mean, Taryn and Art and Marty, you all don't really count as somebody looking. You already know my mess. What else did I want to pass along to you all? Oh, I know. Carlos Watson, the guy. All right, let me stop. My fingers are getting tired. Oh, I was trying. Here, I'll bring it here. Hey. Carlos Watson, our eligible bachelor friend. He's got his show every Friday on CNN. And this weekend, I know that all this great weather that we're having right now is going down the drain because it's supposed to be cool and rainy. And I plan on bringing home all of the emails that we have so far for Win a Date with Carlos Watson. Carlos, as you know, is one of the most eligible bachelors in the world. He was voted People Magazine one of the 50 most beautiful people in the world. That was in 2004. His looks have not changed. I know it's 2005. They haven't changed. His job status hasn't changed, and his money has only gotten longer, and he's still single at 35 years old. He looks like a combination of Denzel, in my opinion, and Ahmad Rashad. Somewhere between the two of them, you have your Carlos Watson. He's like 6'1", 2. Oh, he's 6'4"? Damn. He's 6'4", physically fit.
Size 12.
Size 12 shoe, very well paid, works out, highly educated, highly motivated, and he gave me the thumbs up to do, Win a Date with Carlos Watson. So I'm going through all the faxes. Now, this little game, as you know, because I've been telling you, it's going to end on Wednesday, April 27th. So 1 week from now. Carlos was a guest on the show last Wednesday. So for, 2 weeks, I told him I was going to be taking, emails and pictures. No looky, no nookie. Okay, so send your picture. I don't care how heavy your resume is. No looky, no nookie. Send a current picture of you, please, as well as your resume, your dating resume, what your likes and dislikes are, and where you work now, where you're educated. I don't need to know all your jobs from years gone by and stuff. I need, and do you have children? Be forthright, because I'm not Xing you out because you have children. There's plenty of big mamas who can handle their job responsibilities as well as children and all like that. But I'm not trying to hook Carlos up with losers by any stretch of the imagination. If you are in between jobs right now, that doesn't mean you're a loser. Just let us know your past job performance and your educational history. Hey, that happens to everybody. As a matter of fact, Carlos only wants to know what your job situation is because he wants to know that when you decide that you don't want to work anymore, he's ready for you to do that. He just wants to know that he's not getting himself in a situation with a bumette. Because who knows where this could lead? You could end up marrying him. He wants to get married. He wants to have kids. I mean, he dates a lot. I didn't ask him, does he date white? It's my assumption that he does. So white girls, I'm including you in on the pool. I mean, unless Carlos, you listening? Unless you have specifications, which I doubt.
No, you didn't.
No, oh, that's right, he did? Okay. Why? Well, you know how men are when they reach a certain salary status, a woman is a woman. So Asian, Hispanic, white, black, I invite everybody to fax in. Or not fax in, but send your email. I'm going to give you the email address right now. Nicole, Nicole, Nicole at WBLS.com. Nicole Spence, as you know, books the show. And in lieu of Elisa, who's still out on maternity. But Elisa comes back in May, right?
Yes.
Now, would that be May 1st or May 15th? Because right now I'm counting down the days. Nicole's doing a wonderful job. Yeah. But I'm getting tired of having to backpedal. Every time I give Nicole credit, I have to say, and Elisa, because I'm thinking Elisa's laying at home nursing the baby saying, no, she didn't forget about me. No, Elisa, we haven't forgotten about you. Just hurry up back before we do. And that's real. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Out of sight, out of mind.
That's what I'm saying. Out of sight, out of mind. That's why I didn't take my time off when I was pregnant. I refused. You put that line in my house. You let me be down. I'm not missing nothing. I know having a baby's important, but, such is life for a woman these days trying to have a career and a baby. Nicole, apparently Elisa hasn't gotten that memo. Out of sight, out of mind. Elisa, hurry back. Nicole, you're doing a wonderful job. Elisa, almost too good. I'm not trying to pitch you guys. I'm just saying everybody's wonderful. How great is that? Why am I talking about Nicole? Oh, because she's the one, that's the email that you're sending to. Nicole at WBLS.com, and nobody's helping me choose, narrow down to the 3. Only I'm doing it, so don't think you can send any nice notes and, flowers to Art or, pack of condoms to Taryn or, a pile of ism to Marty. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. Oh, however, I do prefer Joe Malone, the grapefruit scent. But it's not going to work. Anyway. Carlos. Yes. Went a date with Carlos. All right, let's move on. I so want to get to this Bobby Brown story. I just, want to share it with you and then move on. And I can't wait till Advice Hour because I'm telling you, you're going to freak at some of the things I have to tell you during Advice Hour pertaining to this information that I have from, shout out to Gray Rider. Thank you so much for this. This is such a great list. Things you really do not want to know. Nasty stuff. Like how many parasites are, in a kiss and, but it gets deeper than that. Wait until you realize how many of other people's farts you gulp up every day. Now, shut up and just make sure that you're here next hour for Advice Hour. But don't go away, because in the next big segment, I got the Bobby Brown story. And like we like to say here on the show, miss a minute, you miss a lot. It's not even miss a day, miss a lot. Forget about that. Miss a minute and you miss a lot. All right. We're the radio station with today's R&B and classic soul and featuring the Wendy Williams Experience and your share of $100,000. We're 107.5 WBLS.
Exactly says it happens with all of yours.
It's the Wendy Williams Experience. Hey now, shout out to Sharon Allen who says, no, Alicia Keys should not get rid of her piano. What if Ray Charles got rid of his piano or Wynton Marsalis got rid of his trumpet or saxophone? Give the girl a break. Yeah, but that's different because Ray Charles, I mean, you know.
He needed his.
Yeah. And Wynton Marsalis was a jazz person, not part of popular culture. You know, Alicia Keys, I understand she's a trained... Look, why are we talking about this? Piano, no piano. I'm just glad she changed her clothes. I mean, you know, she looks really... And took the braids out and, you know, she zhuzhes her hair up and stuff like that. I mean, you know, I don't mind braids, but, you know, I was just like... Then again, who are we to talk? Look at us. Look at her. Look at you, Wendy. Give me the typewriter. Let me just get into this. All right. Bobby Brown enjoyed a drunken session. Come on. Enjoyed a drunken sex session with a waitress in the Caribbean as Whitney Houston fought. This is a new article. Fought for her life in a drug rehab just a few miles away. That's the claim made by single mom Samara Emanuel. Now, to catch you all up to date, let me just let you know that David Lee, one of my brethren in the WAG game, has caught up with Samara, and she's given an exclusive interview for David, for which he's got his interview in... Damn, what magazine was this? I just ripped it out and copied it. Inquirer, Star Globe, one of them. So, since our phone call, they've been able to track down Samara. So now she's talking. Shh. Okay, here we go. That's the claim of single mom Samara Emanuel, who told how Bobby, 36, seduced her in his room at the St. James Club in Antigua. In our last issue, the National Enquirer... Okay, good. The National Enquirer revealed Bobby was partying on the Sunshiny Isle while his wife, Whitney, was in the Crossroads Clinic trying to beat her addiction. Now, in an exclusive interview, Samara has revealed the details of her fling with the fallen music star. After taking her back to his room, she claims Whitney's love rat, hubby, performed oral sex on her before they had intercourse. But the disappointed teenager complained that Bobby was a bust in bed. His little magician wasn't performing any tricks that evening, Samara said. She added Bobby almost even forgot on which beach he was supposed to meet 41-year-old Whitney for a rendezvous when she was allowed to leave the rehab clinic for a few hours. Samara, 19, said she was thrilled to meet Bobby, but she wasn't impressed by his performance under the sheets. Let's get ready to call Bobby. We were kissing and groping a bit, and then he performed oral sex on me for about 5 minutes. Then he got on top of me and tried to have sex with me for maybe 10 or 15 minutes, but he couldn't manage it. I don't know why. I think he was drunk. After the incident, we never crossed that line again. So I'd just go back to the hotel with him. We'd go to bed, watch TV, kiss, and hug a bit, and then he'd fall asleep. Oh. At 19, she's disappointed she wasn't turned out by a married man. Wah, wah, wah. Tramp. And all the while he was cheating on Whitney, Samara said Brown was telling her how much he loved his wife. He said he still loved her and hoped when she came out of rehab she'd be straight again. When contacted in Antigua, Bobby told the Enquirer, "I've got a lot to say, and the media portrays me as this horrible person, but I'm not. And I'll be glad to sit down and talk in your face, but it's going to cost you. For $1 million cash, I will sit down with you and tell you anything you want to know." Well, Enquirer, I'm glad that we are working in concert on this one, because clearly you're the ones who informed me and the rest of everybody else what room number and what hotel. However, you guys hadn't made those phone calls. So then I took the ball from the Enquirer and I made the phone calls and played them all on the air. So then the Enquirer took a cue from me and realized that dumb Bobby was still in the same hotel room and that Samara was still taking phone calls at the lemongrass where she was working. And so, see, we work together, we wags do. And together, we're accomplishing a lot with this story. Cool. Do you think we need to call Bobby, or you think he's learned his lessons and is checked out of that room? The 30 days for Whitney's rehab is not up. So if he's there for 30 days, we still got like another, we're good for like another 8 days. I mean, Jamie Foster Brown, who has the Sister to Sister magazine. Well, she's the one who, when I was talking to Bobby, excuse me, he said, "You want to be in contact with me? Call Jamie." So I'm thinking maybe he'll show up at the party tonight. Sister to Sister magazine. And I can have a microphone hidden somewhere up in my tees and pop. You know what I mean? And just stand close to him without talking to him. Yeah, Yeah. The girl Samara, if you get a chance, pick up the new National Enquirer magazine. They have a picture of her in a bathing suit. I'll be damned if I'm not getting flashbacks of a little Wendy. This was me. This is her at 19, but I tell you what. This was me. Make the boobs a little smaller. She's got looks like a full B. I had a lopsided A, like an A and an A minus. You know how sometimes women are born with that? But I swear, this was me. No, don't cry for me, Argentina. Don't feel sorry for me. I'm over it. But when I look at her, I see me. This is me at 11, 12, 13, 14.
Well, that's cool at that age, but she's older than that, though.
Yeah, but no, this is not cool at 11 or 12. You see what I'm...
Okay. Well.
I mean,
It's baby fat through 11, 12.
Yeah, but understand, grown men were hitting on me, which is part of the problem. It's a part of the problem with a lot of girls. You know what I mean? I mean, this is a little childlike, but you have to figure, I was like 5'8" at 11. By 15, I was my 5'11". And even though it wasn't a womanly figure, certainly my height lent to, like grown, dirty men talking to me and stuff. Oh, God, I hated it. And I would just eat more to try to chase it away. Yeah. Like, go away. Not her. She's like, bring it on. Anyway, so what else? Chris Tucker was arrested.
It's the God-fearing man.
Yeah. Well, he was fearing nothing when he was going 120 miles an hour in his Bentley, eluding the cops. In Georgia, where once you get out of Atlanta, it's still Georgia. Cuff 'em and stuff 'em, Sarge. You know what I mean? It is what it is. We'll talk more about that, but we've got Advice Hour coming up, and the phone lines certainly are open for you, my friends. Dial me now.
It's Wendy, man.
Hey, Wendy.
Hi.
My boyfriend gave himself a wet Susie or whatever, and he said he almost burnt his off.
The Wendy Williams Experience. Everybody needs some.
Should I leave? Like, is that selfish to my son?
Come get some.
Let me tell you, Wendy, it's really a trouble with a dude.
Advice out.
I'm having a problem with my fiance and his family.
I was in a relationship with this girl for like 18 months. She told me the relationship meant nothing.
Always drama.
Call Wendy right now. 1-866-GET-WENDY. Fax Wendy at 866-WENDY-FAX.
Wendy, can you give me advice on plastic surgery?
Mm-hmm. Hello, it's the Advice Hour portion of the Wendy Williams Experience right now. Well, who knew Emmanuel Lewis could actually reach the pedal? He was in a little driving snafu himself. We'll talk about that next hour. During the Hour of Truth, no guests coming in. It's just me and you and the gossip. Dear Wendy, please call Bobby Brown. That was a trip. His dumbass still sitting in the room waiting for a deal for an interview. Love you, girl. How you doing? That's from Bridgeport. Thank you, Bridgeport, Connecticut. Thanks for listening. Dear Wendy, please call Bobby. That's from Miss Honolulu. And dear Wendy, Shaka should sit down just a minute. I recently went to Alicia Keys' concert in Philly, and she danced her butt off. She did so much on stage, more than I've ever seen or will ever see Shaka do. I love Shaka. She's one of my all-time favorite singers, but that was some straight-up hate. Again, Alicia put on an explosive performance. I'm sure there are other people listening to your show that have been to her concert and they know what the happenings were. And that's from a devoted listener in Philly who doesn't sign their name. Yeah, you know what? I actually have gotten faxes from people saying Alicia Keys does dance. So, Shaka, you can put that where back there. Hello?
Hi, Wendy. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Excellent. I just wanted to tell you that I love you.
Thank you.
And you're so fabulous. You're so great.
Thanks.
And that's it. I know it's Advice Hour, so don't say, you know what, you listen to the show all the time.
Exactly.
And you know it's Advice Hour.
Well, but you must listen all the time if you knew that I was going to say that.
But let me ask you something. Okay,
you know what? I think Marty, she's cute and she's cool, you know, and she sounds like, you know, I don't know. But what's going on? It seems like they're trying to sort of put you on the spot with what's up with Marty all the time and trying to give her a little bit too much light. You don't think so?
You're reading too much into this, ma'am.
Am I?
Yeah.
Marty, because Marty's so cool. And she is. She's cute. She sounds like
Hey, woman, woman. It's not that serious.
I know, but it's just I don't want to like taking your light, honey. Because I love you.
No, Marty is cool, and she's who she is. You're reading way too much into it.
Okay. Well, I like the other one. What's her name? Perrin, the queen of the interns.
She's the queen of the interns.
I like her, but I like you the most because you're absolutely fabulous and you're a diva, and I love you.
Thank you very much.
And have a great week and enjoy this beautiful day.
You too.
What time is the $1,000 thing?
Oh, 5:20.
Okay, well, I will call you back then.
Okay.
Enjoy yourself, Wendy. Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye. Here in New York at WBLS, we're giving away $1,000 a day. Yeah, we got $100,000, and so we're chopping it up and giving everybody a little piece of it. So if you're in Philly, I'm sorry, it's not for you, but you got the power pimp. And if you're in Hartford, I'm sorry, yeah, that 520 here in New York for WBLS listeners only. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, Wendy.
How are you?
I'm not too good. I called you some months back. I told you that I had found my husband and my brother, you know, they were sleeping together.
Yeah, you're the woman who you opened the door adjacent to the bedroom, a bathroom door.
Right.
And you saw them during a family function and you were stunned.
Right.
And they locked the bedroom door, but they forgot to lock the adjacent bathroom door.
Exactly.
And that bathroom has a door to the hall.
Exactly.
You see, I'm taking my pills.
I'm glad you remember.
Yes.
I don't know what to do now because I found out that my husband gave me an STD. My brother was arrested on drug possession, so he had been away for a while. But I have an STD now, and I think that my husband is still sleeping around. He's going for counseling. We've done everything we could do at this point.
Okay, wait. When did you ever approach your husband about what you saw him doing with your brother?
Yeah.
And so what was his vibe at that? Did he deny it?
He really just gave me this nonchalant attitude.
And what about your brother?
Well, he and I had never gotten along anyway.
Oh, okay.
So we had a function for Memorial Day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember, and your brother was over there.
Right.
But you got, I mean, he was only over there because there was a party. I mean, you guys
basically told me if I wasn't taking care of my business at home, he wouldn't have had to.
Okay, well, now see. Okay, so why, knowing that your husband is not only foul enough to sleep with a family member, but foul enough to be ambiguous about his sexuality to you, why wouldn't you have served him with divorce papers? That was Memorial Day.
That was really the point. I called a lawyer and everything, but my parents were telling me that
you can't listen to your parents in cases like this. Like, parents are great. I love my parents. They're fabulous people. But sometimes the old crows don't know best. This is a new modern world that we're dealing with. You know what I mean?
I just, my son told me the other day that he took him out and he was with a bunch of guys.
How old is your son?
He's 11.
Oh, God, you need to stop this. Let me just ask you, just riddle me this. What did your parents say when you told them all this mess? What did they advise you to do?
They say, well, in this day and time, people are exposed to different situations and temptations, and people are too quick to get rid of their marriage.
Oh, please.
I'm just really disgusted.
So what is your question this time?
What do I do?
Go for a divorce, and the answer lies within. You've got to stand up. You've got to stand up and represent yourself. You cannot go to your parents until the deed is done. Those many years ago when I got my divorce, I never, I told my parents what I was going to do. I didn't ask their opinion. And then once it was done, I told them. When I've gotten my surgeries, I tell them afterwards. Except for my tummy tuck, I needed them to come and help out with the baby. You can't, you know what I'm saying? You can't.
And I'm just like, what do I do going forward? Because now I have herpes.
1 in 4 people has herpes. So go to the doctors, get treated for that, get your information on that. That is not, although an STD is a big deal, and we talk about them here on the show, I'm not going to say everybody has herpes these days because that sounds too cavalier. But you know what? Every other body has herpes these days. And it's a shame that you got it that way. But girl, you need a divorce. And you need a divorce with a wicked sword. You need to get any money that you could possibly get from him. And you don't need your nosy girlfriend's opinions, your big sister's opinion, or your mother and father's opinion. Okay. You need to enroll in counseling where you can just go and vent. Okay. Because I understand the need for venting. Go to counseling. I do.
Okay.
I mean, there are so many people that go, and unfortunately, as a black woman or as black people, we always hear, no, don't go to counseling. Go to the church, talk to your reverend or whoever. No, right. go to counseling. Go to somebody who you can talk to. Okay. You don't want to talk to somebody who's going to say, see if you can work it out, unless, of course, you want to work it out.
Right, I really don't at this point.
It's a wrap. Your husband's gay, he's infected, and he's messing around with your brother, and God only knows who else. Your parents are out of touch, your brother is a creep, and your girlfriends are probably happy that it's all going down. Talk to no one but a counselor. Get a divorce. You need to serve him with papers by the end of next week.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
First stop is to your GYN. Find out all you can about herpes, just so that you're knowledgeable.
Yeah, I did last night.
While you're at your GYN, you need to ask her or him a counselor that they recommend.
Well, I really appreciate you just remembering the situation. I know that I'm not just someone that called in for your entertainment, that you remembered.
Yes. Yes.
So thank you.
And you know what? And you make sure that your lawyer has it so that you keep the house.
Okay.
I don't give a damn.
Okay. Okay, thank you so much.
And your GYN needs to be able to inform your divorce attorney. I'm sorry, it's going to have to be exposed that you have the herpes, but that you got it recently, because they can do that recently or 5 years ago or whatever.
Okay.
God.
Okay, thank you.
I wish you well.
Thanks a lot.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Isn't that a shame?
Hello?
Damn. Hi. Hello.
Hello, Wendy, please?
Oh, this is Wendy speaking. How are you?
Oh, what's up, Wendy?
Mm-hmm.
What's poppin'?
Well, it's advice hour.
Okay. I have a question to ask you.
Okay.
A while back, you mentioned that Foxy and Kim were gonna.
Okay, is this about advice hour?
Can I just ask this question, please?
Oh, you want to know if they're gonna collabo?
You mentioned that a while ago. You never touched.
Because you know what? People are in and out of talking about that. I know nothing new on that, but I thank you for calling. Have a nice day. Hello.
Hi, Wendy.
Yes, hi.
Hi, I've been dying to talk to you for like weeks now.
Thank you.
I have a question.
Okay,
I've been with this man almost for about since I was 16. I'm 24. I have a child by him who's 1.5, but I keep waiting. It's like every holiday that comes around, I'm like waiting for him to ask me to marry him. And, I drop little hints here and there, and it's like I feel like he's never going to ask me. I mean, he's good to me. He's good to my daughter. He helps out. Sometimes he has his moments, but I just want to know, I feel like I'm wasting my time? Should I move on? Should I give him a little bit more extra time?
I feel like what you need to do is concentrate on yourself and kind of picture life without being his missus and being a single parent, because that way you're being productive with your time. Now, if by chance somewhere along the way he asks you to marry him, then great. You're there to accept.
Right.
But if he doesn't, you have your double degree. You've gotten 3 promotions at your job.
Right.
You've purchased a condominium. You've lost 10 pounds. And you've discovered a great group of girlfriends.
Because, Wendy, it feels like for 7 years, it's like a waste.
Yeah, well, I mean, you were young when you had the baby. You're still young now, and I feel the best thing that you can do is prepare yourself in the event that he doesn't ask you to marry him. And the best way to do that is to prepare yourself to be self-sufficient.
Oh, okay.
And including your presentation to other men.
Right.
If you got an extra 8 to lose it. And you're not doing it for him. You're doing it for you.
Oh, okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know exactly what you're saying, but I already prepared myself for that. He doesn't even know that I got a separate hidden bank account with money stashed.
He doesn't need to know. You know why? He's not your husband.
I know.
He dropped a seed in you. That's it.
I know.
A good girl. Always have your FU money.
Yeah, but Wendy, I have another question.
Oh, God.
This is just for you.
Okay.
Would you ever consider, taking one of your callers on a date just with Wendy? To live with Wendy's, lifestyle one day? On your red carpet, go with you on the red carpet or anything? Because you are hilarious.
Yeah, you know what? I've been approached, truth be told, to do a reality show.
Yeah.
And I don't know that I'm ready to open up
Wendy's World yet?
Yeah, I tell you guys a lot, but there's so much more. I am so creepy and private. It's I'm just pulling down the barriers that I had installed in the office so I could see everybody else in there.
Oh, okay. Well, if they ever take you off the air, we'll never listen to the station again.
Well, I appreciate that.
Love you, Wendy.
Love you too. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Nice of her to say. Everybody who works in the office and stuff, they know how I am. They know how I was when everybody first got started, you know what I mean? Had all kinds of plants in the way so you couldn't see me. And, the office that we have right now, I specifically asked for it because it's got this huge column right down the middle. And I have my desk positioned behind the column so that nobody can see me. And then I got a whole bunch of plants, And now I'm to the point where I've removed some of the plants so that, I'm a little bit more exposed. And I had originally a very low chair so that I was hidden behind everything. And now I have a chair that's raised up a little bit. And, I'm open with the people that I work with, but I'm like creepy like that. It's weird because I can expose on the radio, but I don't like to, just weird. A reality show. And then I didn't even check with the people. Like, how do I know that everybody, a reality show doesn't work if say, Art says, no, I don't want to be a part of that. Because everybody can't be walking around with blue dots on their face. There'll be only one blue dot during the reality show, and that would be our son. Everybody else, you'd have to be exposed people. And if, we were going to, here comes Nicole in here. If we were going to talk to Nicole about, what the hell happened to John Legend? Why did John Legend? That'd have to be on the show. And if she's going to cry, then she'd have to be crying part of the show. So, yeah, that would be, like, if I accepted doing a reality show, it would have to be going down.
And would you be on it, or would you be, like, puffy, like, every now and then?
No, I would be on it, because I would be the reason that the reality show is getting asked for. But, if you follow me through what I do in my life, a whole bunch of crap going on. And everybody'd have to be exposed. There'd all be only one blue dot on the show, and that would be a little bunchkin. All right, everybody. Well, keep it where you've got it. I've got those things that you really don't want to know, but I want to share with you. Keep it here.
It's Wendy, man.
So, Whitney, is there drug use at this present time?
Who are you talking to?
To you, Whitney. You.
No, you're not talking to me. I'm a mother. Only my mother has privy to that information. You talk to your child about that. Don't ask me no questions like I'm a child. Don't ask me like I'm a child, because I'm not a child, Wendy.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
107.5 WBLS. We feature today's R&B and classic soul. And, of course, the Wendy Williams Experience every afternoon from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. I'm here. Right after me, it's Vaughn Harper in the Quiet Storm. Now, what are you doing this weekend? Well, the weather is not supposed to be as nice this weekend as it is right now, unfortunately. What are you wearing today? I got on a halter and flip-flops. I have to go out tonight. I got my comedy experience, so I was going to trade the flip-flops. Because to me, flip-flops are not for polite company. I always feel somehow like a bum when I do anything other than go grocery shopping in flip-flops or traipse across the street and from the parking garage and work here at the radio. I've gotten my stilettos to wear tonight for my occasion. The Wendy Williams comedy experience at the Laugh Factory. But I got on a halter and some jeans and big poofy hair. And I see it, everybody out, like there are a lot of women with the tank tops, and the nasty men are now eating their sandwiches at lunchtime outside. I'm looking at the traffic light as I'm waiting, and the men are gawking at the girl. It's that time of year, girls. Here we go again. Nasty mother fathers. Well, this weekend on Friday, there's two things going on Friday, and one on Saturday. I'm going to share with you. All right, Friday, first of all, at 7 p.m., the WBLS Sure Shots are playing the Harlem Wizards at Hofstra University. That's out in Hempstead, Long Island, at Hofstra University. And the proceeds of this particular game benefit child victims of sexual abuse. Tickets for this basketball game are available at Ticketmaster. But for more information, I'll give you a 516 telephone number. If you grab a pen and paper, I'll let you have the telephone number so that if you'd like to attend our Sure Shots basketball game on Friday at 7 o'clock at Hofstra, you can. Also, Friday night, if you're looking for a great party, I host one of the best. I mean, one of the best parties going on in the tri-state Friday nights is our BLS live broadcast. And I know I go. It's grown and sexy. It's in Mount Vernon. Don't get turned off. Mount Vernon is not difficult to get to. Sometimes people get turned off. They don't want to party in unfamiliar territory. First of all, you're not driving all through Mount Vernon where the cops are going to be chasing you. You go through the Bronx, you get to the Cross County Parkway, you get off exit 7. The club is right there. You don't have to worry about driving all through the town and getting lost and doing K-turns in the middle of suburban streets. No, it's right there. The place is called Lounge 42, and the doors open up at 11 p.m. Now, ladies, the first 150 ladies are free. And gentlemen, don't say we never gave you nothing for free. The first 100 gentlemen are free, so you got to get there early. Isn't that big? The club stays open until 4 o'clock in the morning, and this, once again, is the grown and sexy crowd. And did I tell you that the legendary Chuck Chillout is doing the music this Friday night? Now see, last week it was Brucey B. The week before it was Brucey B. Friday night it's Chuck Chillout. We got the music right. And the party is tight. 23 and older for the ladies, 25 and older for the men. It's grown and sexy. Men, it's Hard Bottom Friday. It's not a big stretch for you all to wear something besides sneakers, is it? If it's a stretch for you to wear something besides sneakers, then you are not a grown man, and we don't need you at the party anyway. I hate to be cruel, but it is what it is. So now, you ready for the telephone number for the WBLS Sure Shots game? Okay, this is 7 o'clock at Hofstra on Friday. 516-539-0150. 516-539-0150. That's for Friday early in the evening. And then don't forget, all roads lead to the WBLS live broadcast hosted by me. Music done by Chuck Chillout. Friday night at Lounge 42. 42 West Broad Street in Mount Vernon, New York. 42 West Broad Street in the Fleetwood section of Mount Vernon. Exit 7 off of the Cross County Parkway, and I'll see you there. We always have a blast. And then on Saturday night, I'm going to be over in Jersey City at the Gallery nightclub. Yeah, formerly Rascals. I'll be hosting that nice little party. A lot going on over there. I got a number if you need more information about that, too. 973-418-3019. I don't know why you'd need to call, though. Well, I mean, what more do you need to know? Except the Gallery Saturday, formerly Rascals. I pronounced the name of the street wrong, so therefore
Marim.
Yeah,
it's like Spanish.
Okay.
Marim Boulevard.
Marim Boulevard.
Yes.
It's damn near where the waterfront is. Yeah. It's the old Rascals, you all, right outside the Holland Tunnel. You know where I'm talking about.
Clean and casual.
Yeah, clean and casual. Oh, for Saturday night, I'll see you there. The circus is in town. Oh, everybody loves the circus. I'm going to wait until it gets to Newark to take my son. You know? Shout out to Brooklyn, though, because the Universal Circus is over there. And WBLS and the Universal are ready to rock the big top right in the heart of Brooklyn at Prospect Park. April 6th through April 24th. It's in Brooklyn. And then in Queens, it's at the Roy Wilkins Park, April 27th through May 8th. Newark, you will be next. So keep in mind, it's coming to you. For Ticketmaster information about the Universal Circus, you can call 212-307-7171. Or, of course, you can keep listening because we've got your chance to win right here on the home of today's R&B, classic soul, and the Wendy Williams Experience, plus the $100,000 cash guarantee. It's your radio station, 107.5 WBLS. Hey, everybody, it's Wendy Williams from WBLS Radio. Listen, are you tired of being turned down for car loans because of bad credit? Well, you need to talk to the people at Stadium Auto Mall. I'm here to tell you, no matter what your credit history, judgments, divorce, slow pay, no pay, medical bills, even bankruptcy and repossession. Listen, the people at Stadium Auto Mall believe that everyone deserves a second chance. So, take it from me, Wendy Williams. The people to see are the people at Stadium Auto Mall. They'll do whatever it takes to get you back behind the wheel. And best of all, you can pick any type of vehicle. Ford, Jeep, Chrysler, Toyota, Honda, any make, any model, regardless of your credit history. Isn't that great? So listen, if you're tired of being turned down for a car loan, stop by or call Stadium Auto Mall in Rutherford, New Jersey. And tell them Wendy Williams sent you. Hey, this is a great deal. You could be driving today. Stadium Auto Mall, home of Sign and Drive, free loaner cars, and credit for everyone. Route 17 North, Rutherford, New Jersey. Call 201-935-2400. This is not an automated hotline. There are real people there to help you. Stadium Auto Mall, 201-935-2400. And don't forget to tell them your girl Wendy sent you.
Geico.
All righty, everybody. The Experience is still on the radio. Thank you. And coming up next hour for the Hour of Truth, the gossip will continue. We'll talk about Chris Tucker and his 120-mile-an-hour speed chase by the cops and his subsequent stop. We'll talk about Oprah I'll give you an update on what's going on with Young Buck. We'll talk about Kobe Bryant and Vanessa and all that's going on in their lives. Plus, you know my CD, Wendy Brings the Heat, is coming out very soon. I don't have the exact release date, but sometime between like May and June. And I already told you that I did a collaboration with Mario Winans, so I would like to introduce you to that, if you'll allow me, next hour. Yesterday, we heard from Marcus Houston. He came through and gave nice talk and gifted me with a single for my CD. I love the song Naked, too. I heard from a lot of you all, too. You like it. So thank you. Thank you very much. Wendy Brings the Heat, Volume 1. Coming soon. In the meantime, shout out to Veronica. Veronica says, Wendy, I don't know if you read my fax. I faxed you yesterday. I had my corns removed and it left a mark. Someone told me Dermablend works, but I'm not sure if I should use it. What do you suggest? Love you. Keep up the gossip. You know what, Veronica? I suggest Dermablend. I love Dermablend. I always keep it around for a smattering of whatever. Right now, I'm dealing with a bit of eczema brought on by nervous condition, it's already been treated, but there's still some marks that have to go away, but they won't go away, I know, until I get into the hot, like 100-degree sunshine of the Bahamas or in Miami or some real sunshine. But until then, I cover with Dermablend. I roll my jeans up and I wear them rolled with my, flip-flops or whatever, and I put some Dermablend down there because nobody wants to look at all that. So I would suggest Dermablend to you, too. Thanks, Veronica. Dear Wendy, I cannot stand my husband's hairy chest. When we met 10 years ago, his chest was mostly peach fuzz. But now, 10 years later, he has a nappy jungle bush on his chest. Yuck. I've asked him numerous times to shave it off or get it waxed, and he refuses. How do I tell him without hurting his feelings that his chest hair disgusts me to the point that I don't even want to have sex with him anymore? Oh, I love a man with chest hair. Now, depending on the exact coilation. You know what I mean? Like, I like it coily, but, them little BDBs are a whole other thing. But what I would suggest to you, I just love chest hair. What I would suggest to you is that he doesn't wax it or get it removed since he doesn't want to. How about you just take a pair of little scissors from Tweezerman that you can get over at the CVS and you cut it for him. Cut it for him and then brush the area off, much like vacuuming, but with your hands. Art, why are you playing that sound?
That hurts.
No, cut. I didn't say pluck.
Oh, okay.
I said cut.
Okay. I just heard tweezers.
No, I didn't say tweeze. I said where you get a pair of Tweezerman. Tweezerman makes, a whole bunch of different products, including, a cut. Make a game of it or something. Okay, are you guys ready? I've been dying to get to this for you. Things you really do not want to know. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of them. So let's go down the list. During an hour's swim at a municipal pool, you will ingest 1/12. How much is 1/12? Maybe this means 1.5. 1/12 liter of urine. Now, what is 1/12? What does that equal?
It don't matter. It's enough.
It doesn't matter. Is there a mathematician on the staff? Shout out to the Pink Room. Does anybody know what 1/12 is? Can you measure that in terms of a can of soda? Because everybody knows what a can of soda is, 12 ounces. I don't know how to do the math. What's 1/12 of that? One sip, as far as I'm concerned, this much is too much. Too much.
Do it again.
Well, I saw the R. Kelly video. I know what to do. Ew, just the idea of it. But they say a municipal pool. As if people only urine in the pool at municipal pools. Okay. In an average day, your hands will have come into indirect contact with 15 penises.
Oh!
Now listen to how they break it down. They say touching door handles is the biggest reason. Because you're a man, you go to the bathroom, you figure your Johnson's clean, I don't need to wash my hands, it's the only thing I touch. Women are more involved because we have to touch, the toilet dispenser and, whatnot, the door to open up the thing, whereas men just walk in, there's no door, there's just a urinal. But, yeah. In an average day, your hands will come in contact indirectly with 15 penises. You've got 12 more to go. Here's another one. An average person's yearly fast food intake will contain 12 pubic hairs.
Oh, what are you doing? So sexual.
But you know, that's the part that turns us off the most.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
You know what I mean? I mean, remember, this is the list of things you really don't want to know. But you have to know. It's like rubbernecking on the turnpike. Yeah. You know? You don't want to look, but you have to look. I'll repeat that one. An average person's yearly fast food intake will contain 12 pubic hairs. So for you people who fast food it up, oh, you're good for goodness knows how many. And you know that thing caught between your teeth? It might not be a piece of gristle. It might be a piece of that hairy bristle. Thank you. In a year, you will have swallowed. What do you want me to say? What do you want me to say? I'll fill in the blank. What do you want me to say? I knew it, you toe freaks. In a year, you will have swallowed 14 insects while you sleep. Crap. Who needs to know that? Now, where do they come from?
Like probably when you're sleeping, like insects and mosquitoes and stuff like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Ants and stuff.
Wait, here comes Marty. Maybe she knows. Wait, turn down the music. Marty, are you here representing the Pink Room? Do you know what 1/12 liter of urine, how big that is?
1/12 of a liter?
Yes.
That's not that much.
It doesn't matter. How much is...
an inch.
Maybe an inch? Wait, now this is 12 this is 12 ounces right here.
Yeah.
So in a liter bottle, okay, that wouldn't be...
A liter
How much in a can?
You know, a 2 liter? It's probably like half of a can.
A half of a can?
Yeah.
So in other words, 6 ounces?
Yeah.
Is 1/12 of a liter?
I think so.
Okay, so half a can.
Like imagine a 2 liter bottle, cut in half. That's like the skinny seltzer.
Right, that would be 50%.
So a seltzer liter, and 1/12 of that.
Let's work off a can because people know. How much of this can would equal 1/12 of a liter?
I think it's like a little less than half.
Okay, so that's
like a quarter.
All right.
Quarter can.
So the urine you ingest at a municipal pool equals this.
Yeah, that's it.
That's nasty as hell.
Does it have the one about how many spiders you eat while you're sleeping?
Well,
I always hear that.
While
you're sleeping, you will swallow.
It actually says that in a year you will ingest 14 insects while you sleep.
Yeah, that's what I was talking
You've heard that before?
Many times.
How do you know so much?
I don't know.
That's Marty,
it's like
ladies.
From pop-up video, that kind of stuff.
Oh, when VH1 used to do that. Yeah,
like
my channel.
Like that.
No, I miss pop-up video.
I love that show.
Yeah, I miss that.
It's great.
Well, give it up for Marty, everybody. All right, Marty, fall back. I got to finish my list. Annually, you will shake hands with 11 women who have recently masturbated and failed to wash their hands.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby.
Annually, you will shake hands with 6 men who have recently masturbated and failed to wash their hands.
Yeah. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby.
In a lifetime, 20... It's like playing a piano over there. In a lifetime, 22 working men will have examined the contents of your dirty linen basket. Oh, workmen. Like when they come to clean your house or fix your plumbing or something. Wait a minute. In a lifetime, 22 workmen will have examined the content of your dirty linen basket. You know, your drawers and stuff. At an average wedding reception, you will have 1/100th of a chance of getting a cold sore from one of the guests.
Ooh.
So 1 in 100 people have cold sores, but 1 in 4 people have herpes. But they're not always showing up on the lips. And here's the last one.
Okay, wait a minute. Here you go.
And this is the most nasty. But I always like to leave you with something nasty and towish. Daily, you will breathe in 1 liter of other people's farts. 1 liter. That is so nasty. And now we must break. I'll be back. Damn.
Wendy, man.
I got slayed so well. Made me do things I don't even do to my husband.
Oh my God! The Wendy Williams Experience.